You know exactly that we do not have multiple chances of living in here, living the life we have. So the only option we have is learning from other people. So you already have reviewed many books, you have already reviewed many interviews, and this is the best option because they gone from away and they have learned something and they have implemented, and this is exactly the proving things for you. You don't have the chance to live once again, so you need to learn from the experience of other people. There is no chance for the try and error that you understand by yourself. I just gone through many interviews and many books of Warren Buffett, and here I have shortlisted the few points which will enable you to become successful if you consider them properly. So let's review them together. This will enhance your chances of improvement, and especially for youths, that's important. If you invest, if you focus on those areas, he guaranteed that you will be successful in your life. Hi, this is Melad from Akbary Education. Welcome to your own channel. Let's go to the points which I have summarized and have taken from many interviews and books from Warren Buffett. Each individual point will guide you to take care of your future. So let's jump to the point number 1. Warren Buffett, in many books and interviews I have checked, has focused mainly for youths on invest in your knowledge, invest in yourself. That is his main point. He was pointing out, learn something, learn skill, learn investment, learn personal finance, personal financial matters. So he even directed the audience to go for communication skill. If you cannot explain yourself, if you cannot express yourself in front of public, in front of audience, then you cannot reveal it. Then even if you have multiple level of knowledge, it will be multiplied by 50% decrease. So it will be deterioration to your knowledge. You have been sitting in a meeting where you know that the guy don't have that much information, but you realize he is good with explaining the things he know or she know. So consider that point, that by explaining, by having communication skill, you will be able to explain yourself and even whatsoever you have learned. If you are good with your knowledge, if you are a smart guy, your explanation, your written or oral explanation will enhance your impression on audience. So learn communication. Beside that, remember, he was pointing out that learn personal finance, learn the financial knowledge. Even if you are an employee or you are a student or whatsoever, you need to control your expense. You need to prepare a budget. You need how much income you have. In comparison to that, you prepare the budget and do your expenditures. You need to go for investment and saving. If you are going to stock market, to crypto, to forex or whatsoever, you need to understand which instruments you are going to invest on that, whether it's bond, whether it's stock, whether the interest rate it have is low or high. Even he pointed out that many people go for the bond because there is a fixed amount of interest coming to your hand, but he said stock is much more higher. The risk is high, but it will generate you further income. The reason for this point was, suppose you are receiving a bond with 3% or 2% income on annual basis, but at the same time a stock will be related to a company which the company have retained earning and they are doing a dividend payout which is similar to what you are receiving as interest in bond, and there is a portion of that will be pending to the business as the name of return earning for further investment. So there will be growth of the business, and that growth of the business will end up to growth of share price. Nobody will become billionaire only by bonds. Nobody will become rich only by bonds. So you need to take care what is the difference between stock and bond and how you should go for the stock investment. Point number 2 was you need to take care of what you exactly have now. What you have now. What has been given by God to you is the mental health and the body health. You have the body, you have brain, so you need to take care of that. That's something I have, and when I'm going to learn something, when I'm going to become rich, I should take care of what I have. He was pointing out, before everything, he is about 95, 97, roundabout his ages. Charles Munger is even 2, 3, 5 years above him. But still they are running the big companies such as Berkshire Hathaway. They are running those companies. They are doing the very nice and modern and beautiful investments which the young generation cannot do that. Why? They take care of their health. They take care of their mental health especially. So he was pointing out, go for exercise, eat sound and healthy food, and take care of your rest. They all together will end up to your success in long term. If you lose your health, then you cannot focus on something. Then you will suffer from something. The long-term goal will not be achieved. So take care of your health. That was a point he have highlighted more and more as a special point for all. Point number 3 was, who are you associate with? Who are your friends? Even there is a sentence that if you have 3 rich friends, you will be the 4th one. If you have 3 good sportsmen, guys around you, you will be the 4th one. So consider, if you want to be a billionaire, try to go for communicating and making friendship with those who are very highly rich. They will support you on becoming rich because you are learning from them. They have daily routines, and if you want to be with them, you will implement the same in your life and you will be the 4th guy. He was pointing out that you are around people, the friends should be the best possible people you want to be in your future. So if you want to be rich, you need to choose your friends appropriately, the rich guy. If you want to have a good knowledge level, very skillful guy, then you need to go with these people. You cannot change your parents, your brother and sister, but at least your friends should be those who can direct you, guide you, support you in achieving your dreams. Since very long time, Charles Munger and Warren Buffett are all together. They are working together, they are investing together, and even in companies they are like, one is president, one is the vice president, and they all go together. He is a friend with him and he learned from him, and that support make them one of the very great rich people and successful people of the world now. Point number 4, these people are those who are going for the investment only. So his advice mainly in most of the books and videos were, be a smart investor. What does it mean by being smart investor? He said, don't go for short-term trading. There are trading and investment. Trading, they will sell and buy short ups and downs. But the investor will go for the long term. He will pick up a very great product, a very great stock, and will go for purchasing that, and he will stay for that for a longer term. That's the same Warren Buffett was directing. Even if I was hearing Peter Lynch interviews, he was pointing out that my wife is better than me in deciding which stock is better. And the interviewer asked why. He said that she is good to know whether this equipment is working well, this product is working well or no. So Warren Buffett and Peter Lynch idea was go for the stock which you know the product well. If you are going to McDonald's, if you're using Apple, if you're using Microsoft product, if you are using Google, and if anything you are using and you know they are providing the best service, they are providing the best product, then go for the purchase of that one and keep it for the long term. Don't do the trading with that. And remember, you need to purchase the best stocks at the best time, at the best price. That's important. That's why being patient and waiting for few months even, or even years, is important. In one of the interviews, Warren Buffett told that I'm going to wait for 3 years, 2 years, or 1 year to only go for one investment. He is doing analysis. He is not jumping to invest on anything he just see in the stock market. So being a patient investor and targeting the best companies and waiting for that company to reach a good price, and after that going for the investment, is too much important. Even he was pointing that purchasing a bad stock in a cheaper price will destroy your wealth. So consider that one. And the main point he was focusing on investment world was be a smart investor and don't go for trading. And there are many research, if you can check it after the video, or just pause and go for that. The investors, the deep long-term investors, can earn too much more than the normal people who are doing the day trading. You know, if you were able to go with the Bitcoin when the price was low, how much you can earn today now, even when it returned back from 69,000, it's around 30,000 roundabout now. Even if you were able to wait for that to reach to 15,000, 16,000, or 20,000, and you purchased there, now you are in profit. And if you think of like Walmart, like McDonald's, they are growing properly because they are providing the best product possible and they have good service. Even the McDonald's, I heard and I watched, they are going through AI. They are going to remove a human being in the business. It is not good for the employees. It is not good for the employees, but it is very good for the shareholders because AI can work much more efficient and cost effective. So these all points is good for the company and for the shareholder. You can see how they are adopting the new changes of technology and the change of the world and macroeconomy. Then go for that. That will be beneficial. These are all I have just summarized from many interviews and books. I really appreciate if you can like the video, and I really hope that this video be helpful to you. Thank you so much for being with me till end of the video. Just consider, if you like such type of videos, please subscribe to the channel and you will receive the notification and you will see much more videos in similar content in future.